Hey folks, Dad here with Elevation Diecast Racing. Happy Saturday. It's the afternoon where we're going to be taking a look at the Real Riders for the Real Rider giveaway. But first, before we do that, we got to clear out the bracket. So we got a back to the basics bracket going on here. And we're going to go through them and begin our basics ranks. And kind of keep up with... what's fast on the pegs, what people can grab for $1.25 or whatever you're paying in your neck of the woods, and see what we got. So we do a series of these, mostly in shorts. Some we do a little mini bracket here and there. This one, the Carroll Shelby, Golf livery in blue, taking on the Rally Especial. Let's see if we can get them on the right track. All right, here we go. Oh, 2103 is the time to beat. Rally Special, left in the dust, 2103. Shall be moving on. Next up, a Hot Wheels versus Matchbox, the Chrysler 300. Taking on this very interesting casting. I'll give you a look at the 23 Toyota Century. Pretty neat. I thought it was a metal-based car. I was hoping. It is not, though. It is a moving parts. Don't know which parts open. This might be... maybe not. Maybe it is a regular casting. I think it's a regular casting. Nevertheless, pretty sharp. Matchbox versus Hot Wheels. Here we go. Look at Matchbox go. 2113 is the time that Chrysler needs to beat. Will they get it done? 2116 won't cut it. Matchbox moving on. Next up will be the 15th Jaguar I-Pace to hit the track. Coming by way of Flips Racing, also with the Candy Stalker. Let's see how these two roll. Jaguar I-Pace with a one and done victory. Next up, it's an Enzo Ferrari from a 5-pack. Taking on another Flip Mustang Shelby GT500. Wow, GT500 blows him away. Going into round number 2. Another one from that same 5-pack is a Mitsubishi Eclipse. Taking on a 22 Ford Maverick from the Chase Family Racing. Ooh, the Chase Maverick 2108. Nice. Moving on to round number 2. Next up, the Fiat 500e, taking on the Retroactive. Should be a one-and-done race. Not to be. Retroactive, 2121 to 39. 21 the time to beat. Retroactive this time, gapping with a 2118, moving on to round number 2. Next up, an Audi e-tron, taking on the Volkswagen ID Buzz. Good race. ID Buzz 112. Is the time to beat. ID Buzz 115, moving on to round number 2. Next up will be the Alfa Romero taking on the Baja Bison with the Aerodisc wheels. Both of them. Baja Bison 2108 will be the time to beat. Bison a little more this time, 2101. Moving over to the other side of the bracket. One from a Batman 5-pack. It's the Penguin taking on the High Roller 2. High Roller 2092. Wow. This one coming to us by the way of the blue line. And 2090 getting faster. So the fast feline not fast enough. Next up will be this small block coming by the way of Stone Ponies. And the third Cadillac that I've opened. Gap 2085 for real. Let's see him roll again. Good roll. Stone Ponies moving on with small block. All right, next up is one that came back with my Lamborghini and Ferrari entries over at Scale Racing. This is the Rough Rider Mobile Dog Spa Matchbox van, courtesy of the Scale Racing channel. And thank you again, Brandon, for the extra candy you sent along against the third of what will become many Silverado EVs I get into because they pack that speed. Gotta get that basic speed going. And he takes off when he gets down to the flats. 2:08.6, getting him into round number 2. All right, it's my second Kia Stinger taking on my 6th Tesla Model Plaid. Same wheels. Kia's got a longer wheelbase. 87 to 07. 87 and 30. Kia just keeps pulling away. 87 staying very consistent. Next up in the blocks, the Chrysler Firepower Concept taking on Later Crater. Later Crater puts a gap on him. 2:105 into round number 2 he goes. Up next for Mazzano Toys, it's the Volkswagen Bug taking on yet another Cadillac in the blue colorway. Good race. 115 to 38. 115. Bug gets out, gets driven around on the back end. Cadillac moving on. Next up, it's one from the Super Rigs. It is the Governor. And you can only get that Governor in the Super Rig pack. Taking on the 5-pack Camaro. Good race. 97 to 11. Looks like the Governor is going to wrap himself up into round number 2. Oh yeah, 2:110 to 11. Last one's to roll, another Tesla and another EV Silverado. Good race. Silverado 97 to 09. 2097 is the time to beat. EV getting out with a 9.3 this time. Rolling to round number 2. And before we get into round number 2, let's set up this rank. Again, I'm in the wrong track. Really love rolling them Johnnies. Fun to run. So this is another Golf colorway, 208.9. And then, let's see, 208.7. So right now he'll be head of the line. Next up is my original Tesla Plaid. Go figure. 209.1. So 208.7 laid down by the Shelby. 208.9. Here's the 12th eye place sent in from Blue Line. 208.8. And I suspect 208.7 will be beat. 208.2. And these will be the fastest basics that won't rank. Because we do have a couple of basics up here that do rank. Pretty cool that Camaro ranks. Gotta love that. And of course we can't forget about the Drift Nissan from the 5-pack. 209.4. And 209.0. See if he can beat out that Tesla. Oh, he does. 90 to 98. Got him 88 to 95. Let's see if he can beat the Shelby. Oh, he can. 86 to 88. The Shelby's response. Not enough. So 208.2, the fastest the basics rank is put down. Good race. 85 to 6. 208.5 the time to beat 8.5 and a bigger beat, and the Nissan is going to be head of the ranks, but not the basics record. So there you have it. So far, the Nissan is our fastest basic. Time's going to get tighter. Moving on into the bracket. Here's another Golf Shelby taking on that Matchbox Toyota Century. Good race. Shelby 210 to 11. 210 and greater than 11 the time to beat. Oh man, Shelby got him with a 210. Consistent. All right, let's see the Shelby versus the Jag. Shelby 2116. The time to beat. Good race. 2116 and a greater beat. So the Jaguar are going to pull it out. Very impressive. Let's see if Retroactive has a shot against the Maverick. Not really. 2109 to 017. 2109 the time to beat. Kind of like the wheels on these Mavericks. 2103 gaining speed going to round number 3. ID Buzz taking on the Baja Bison. Good race. Bison getting him 210 to 09. Is the Bison going sub 210? No, 2103. Going on to round number 3. So that'll be a good race. High Roller 2 and Small Block. Good race. 92 and a 10,000s beat. Small Block got edged out. Wow. Moving on. High Roller 2. Good matchup coming up here. The EV taking on the Stinger. Silverado time. Look at him go, 84 to 85. 2 cars that'll definitely be ranked. Kia needs to best in 84. Won't do it. EV. Silverado moving on. Super cool Cadillac and a later Crater. Cadillac probably good. The mod. Later Crater with an 03. Time to beat. 2110 will get him to round number 3. And the Governor taking on the other EV Silverado. Good race. 93 to 5. 91 to 2 EV Silverado. Moving on in the bracket. Quarterfinals starts us off with the Jaguar and the Shelby. Good race. Shelby taking them. Can the I-Pace catch him? No way. Shelby pulling away with a 210. So the Baja Bison taking on the Maverick. Good race. 99 to 02. Can the Maverick best a 99? No, he cannot. And the Baja Bison going to semifinal round. EV Silverado seeming to dominate the series. Can he take out the High Roller 2? 87 to 9. 2087 is the time. EV just too much. 84 to 89. And does the later Crater put out the second EV Silverado? Oh man, he does by a 10,000th of a beat. Can the Silverado punch back? 2110 the time. 2100. 2090 does it. Tough luck for the Kia. That ain't the last we've seen of him though. Alright, for the left side of the bracket, the Bison taking on the Shelby. Bison I thought got the punch, but on the big end is the Shelby with the 2095. 2095 is the time. 2092 by the Shelby. And he takes out the big Bison. Would you look at that? And who's got the faster Silverado, number 2 or number 3? Number 3 pulls out 88 to 92. Looks like an 88 is the time. And 87. So, number 3 will go to the final race. But for number 3 on the podium, will it be the Bison or the EV? We'll get it. 91. Where was that run a minute ago? EV gets him again. 93. And for the final race, it is the third EV Silverado taking on the Shelby Golf. 88 to 97. 88 is the time to beat. And the EV will take it with an 87. So there it is. It looks like the EVs are the basics to contend with. Let's see how he does against the new basic rank. All right. For spot number 4. Close race, 90 to 3. 90 and greater than 3 is the time to beat. EV getting it done easily. Can he take out the Shelby? can, 86-9. Ooh, 87. Does not beat an 86. Can he take out the 12th eye pace? Barely. 88-9. Could be the stopper. Oh yeah. No. 85-8. He got him. Does he have what it takes to take out that Nissan Drift wagon? Good race. 87. The wagon got him on the big end. He definitely drove right around him. 2087 and some unknown 10,000. And the wagon's still the fastest. Let's see if the EV can beat the record of 2082. 2087. It's weird here at Mile High. Sometimes you can get the record solo, and sometimes you can get it in traffic. It just depends on the day, I guess. So this EV will sit second in the basic rank. So we know we gotta filter those in, but I think on the back of everybody's mind is this Kia Stinger. I know it's been sitting on mine. Let's go. 2083. 2079. Oh my Lanta. And that is another one from Scale Racing Channel that came back with my Lambo and Ferrari entry. Good deal. King of the basics. Let's see if he can beat that drift car. He picked up quite a bit in the bracket, so he landed in the wrong place in the bracket. But oh man, 85-7. Drift car might be a good drag racer. Throws back that air. Got him again. Let's see if he can take out our winner, the EV, number 3. Oh no, he didn't. 83-4. Kia Stinger, a flyer in the solo, but man, choking in traffic. Kind of like the I-Pace I sent over to Hot Rods. Exotic race. Definitely learned some things about my ranks on that race. I need to tighten up. 82-86, the Kia. Getting them. 82 and greater than 4 will be the time to beat. Man, I want to thank you folks for sticking with me and hanging out, for watching this race. And the Kia Stinger will place 3rd overall. We'll run the rest off camera and kind of get these sorted. So from all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing, some things in the works. Up next you'll see the giveaway race, Real Rider giveaway cars. We'll see who takes that one. That'll be interesting. And then up in the Decide Your Ride queue is going to be some funny cars. I'm waiting on a few more so we can get that race done. And then a little sneak preview into the vault. Hot Wheels versus Matchbox. From all of us over here at Elevation Diecast Racing, if your car isn't fast, well, at least it'll look good on the shelf. See ya.